Welcome to Craft Hub. Ever wondered why organic honey tastes so heavenly and sweet? Well, there's a buzz about it that's hard to ignore. Organic honey is becoming the bee's knees, gaining popularity faster than a honeybee flits from flower to flower. Why, you ask? It's simple. Organic honey is as natural as nature intended, just like the sweet nothings a bee whispers to a flower. And when it comes to non-organic honey, well, let's just say it's a bit like having a robot for a best friend. Sure, they might seem cool and efficient, but they lack the warmth and authenticity of a real friend. Bees, in their profound wisdom, feel the same way about chemicals. They simply don't want them in their honey-making process. Organic honey is not just about the taste, it's about respecting the hard work of our tiny buzzing friends. So, are you ready for a deliciously sweet journey? Stay tuned as we reveal the secret behind the sweetness of organic honey. So, how does this nectar of gods come into being? Let's dive into the first step of organic honey production, the organic beekeeping process. Now, this isn't your typical backyard hobby. It's like a 24/7 bee reality show where every detail matters. But fear not, we're not asking you to don on a beekeeper's suit just yet. So, where does the magic begin? Well, it all starts with creating a pristine, pesticide-free environment for our buzzing friends. You see, bees are like the Gordon Ramsays of the insect world. They insist on the highest quality ingredients and won't stand for any contaminants. Imagine forcing a chef to cook in a dirty kitchen. Not ideal, right? Well, bees think the same. They need a clean environment to produce the best, most flavorful honey. In organic beekeeping, the bees' comfort is paramount. They're given ample space to roam in their hives, free from the constraints of a cramped city apartment. And just like we need a balanced diet to stay healthy, bees, too, need a diverse range of pollen and nectar sources. Organic beekeepers ensure this by placing hives in areas rich in wildflowers or organic crops. But it's not just about the food. Bees need clean water too. Just like we wouldn't want to drink from a contaminated stream, bees don't either. Beekeepers must ensure that water sources are clean and free from harmful chemicals. And let's not forget about the bees' health. Organic beekeepers are like the bees' personal doctors, always on the lookout for any signs of disease or parasites. They use natural methods to treat any health issues, ensuring that the bees are always in tip-top shape. Now, you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? Well, it's because organic honey isn't just about the taste. It's about preserving the health and well-being of the bees, the environment, and ultimately us. And that's how the journey of organic honey begins in a clean green paradise. Scene script. Are you ready for the next sweet step in the journey of organic honey? Let's dive into the fascinating world of bee foraging. It's quite something, you know. Bees are nature's little shoppers, buzzing out to the floral supermarket each day to gather nectar, the key ingredient in our favorite sticky delight, honey. Picture this. You're in a supermarket on a Saturday morning. It's busy, it's bustling, and you're on a mission to gather all the ingredients for your grandmother's famous apple pie. You're zipping down aisles, picking up flour here, apples there, a pinch of cinnamon, and oh, don't forget the butter. Now imagine the supermarket is a field of flowers, each with its own unique flavor. You're no longer a human but a bee, and your shopping list consists of one item only: nectar. The flowers are your aisles, and the nectar is your prize. You've got to visit between 50 and 100 flowers before your tiny bee belly is full. That's a lot of floral supermarket aisles to navigate. And just like you wouldn't want pesticides on your apple pie ingredients, bees don't want them on their nectar. That's why organic honey is so important. It ensures our pollinator pals are only collecting from the cleanest, healthiest flowers, free from harmful chemicals. But bees don't just take, they also give. As they move from flower to flower, they're unknowingly playing matchmaker, transferring pollen and helping plants reproduce. It's a beautiful cycle of give and take, with bees at the heart of it all. And here's a fun fact: bees have a special nectar backpack, a second stomach where they store the nectar. Once they're back at the hive, they pass this nectar to their hive mates through a process called trophallaxis. Now that's what I call teamwork. So the next time you dip into a jar of honey, remember the journey it's taken. From the field of flowers, through the bee's nectar backpack, all the way to your kitchen. And that's how our little friends collect the raw material for the sweetest treat on earth. Now let's get to the sweetest part of the process. Our busy little friends, the bees, have been hard at work foraging for nectar, and now it's time to turn that nectar into the golden goodness we all know and love: honey. Imagine the hive as a buzzing, bustling kitchen. The bees, like master chefs, begin their culinary magic. They start by regurgitating the collected nectar into the honeycomb cells. But hold on, don't let the word regurgitate put you off. It's all part of the natural organic process, and trust me, the end result is worth it. Once the nectar is safely stowed in the honeycomb cells, the bees get to work, diligently fanning their wings to evaporate the water content. You might be thinking, bees can fan? Oh yes, they can. And they're better at it than any ceiling fan you've ever seen. This process helps to thicken the nectar, and then, in the natural oven of the hive, the bees cook the nectar into honey. No recipe needed. They've got this down to a science, a skill passed down from generation to generation of bees. It's like your grandma's secret apple pie recipe, only a lot sweeter and, well, buzzier. The hive's warm temperature, around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, aids in this transformation. It's the perfect natural oven temperature for cooking up a batch of organic honey. Finally, when the nectar has thickened into honey, the bees seal the honeycomb cell with a wax cap. Picture it as the bees' way of saying, the kitchen's closed, dinner's ready. The entire process is a marvel of nature, a testament to the industriousness and ingenuity of bees. It's all natural, all organic, and all done without a single artificial additive or preservative. And voila, organic honey is ready inside the hive. Now isn't that a sweet ending to a buzzing culinary adventure? But how do we get this golden goodness from the hive to our tables? Well, let's dive into that final step of organic honey production: extraction and bottling. Imagine the hive as a bustling city with bees buzzing in and out, carrying out their daily duties. They've worked hard to create this sweet nectar, and now it's our turn to do our part. But remember, we're not just grabbing a spoon and diving in. We're here to ensure minimal processing, all in the name of keeping things organic. The honey extraction process begins with the removal of the beeswax cap that the bees have meticulously placed over each honey-filled cell in the comb. This is done using a heated knife or a special uncapping machine. It's like opening a treasure chest, only instead of gold coins we have golden liquid. Once the caps are removed, the honeycombs are placed in a honey extractor. This fascinating contraption uses centrifugal force to spin the honey out of the comb. It's like a merry-go-round for honeycombs, spinning them around until every last drop of honey is out. After the spinning party is over, the honey is strained to remove any remaining bits of wax or other hive debris. But don't worry, this straining process doesn't remove the pollen, enzymes, and other goodies that make honey so beneficial. Now, on to the bottling. The honey is carefully poured into jars, ready to be sealed and labeled, and voila, from hive to table we have our organic honey. But let's not forget, this isn't just a sweet treat, it's a health booster too. Organic honey is rich in antioxidants that can help protect your body from cell damage. It's got antibacterial and antifungal properties, and it's a natural cough suppressant. So, next time you have a scratchy throat, don't reach for the cough syrup, reach for the honey. So, the next time you enjoy a spoonful of organic honey, remember the sweet journey it has been through. From the hardworking bees to the careful extraction and bottling process, every step is taken to ensure you get the best that nature has to offer. Well, that was quite a journey, wasn't it? We've buzzed our way through the intricate process of organic honey production, from the busy life of our bee friends to the final, sweet yield. We learned that producing organic honey is not merely about extracting nectar, it's a labor of love, respect for nature, and a commitment to sustainable practices. Remember, every jar of organic honey is a testament to the harmonious dance between bees and blossoms. It's a sweet symphony of nature, captured in its purest form. And let's not forget the health benefits. Packed with antioxidants, it's a natural energy booster and a great addition to your diet. So next time you're at the grocery store, why not reach for a jar of organic honey? You'll not only be treating yourself to a taste of nature's sweetness, but also supporting a process that's kind to our planet. So, are you ready to switch to organic honey and taste the sweetness of nature?